Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you how I made this very rich and delicious fresh tomato stew. See how vibrant and red it is. This tomato stew was made without any tomato paste, whether tin or sachet of any kind. You want to know how you can make yours as well? Then keep watching. So here are the list of ingredients I use for this stew. In here I have my very fresh plum tomatoes. Yes, I love using plum tomatoes, that's tomato juice, to make my stew. They are very rich and delicious. Then I have my shombo, I have green bell peppers, green scotch bonnet, red scotch bonnet, onions, ginger and garlic. In here I have my curry powder, thyme, rosemary. I have my seasoning cubes, chicken seasoning and bay leaf. I'll also be using some fresh celery leaves. This will add a lot of flavor to this stew, my vegetable oil and some salt. Then I'll be using beef as a protein for this stew. I'll go ahead to place the beef in a pot. Yes, it's frozen. Season it with some curry powder, some thyme, rosemary, chicken seasoning, and then I'll also be adding some beef seasoning as well. Then I added bay leaves, 2 bay leaves. Then I also add some salt, and then add my roughly grated ginger, garlic and scotch bonnet, both green and red. I'll also be adding some onions. I'll cover that up and cook it on low heat. I'll be adding water later. I've already blended my tomatoes and peppers roughly. I'll cover that and also cook it down as well. Once it has started boiling, to reduce cooking time and to also save gas, I'll just drain out the water. This is a hack I always use. Pour it into a sieve. Just pour the first one. Once it has formed like a base, I will transfer the water I poured. This one is still looking a bit red. I'll pour it back into the sieve with the tomatoes inside of it. Then I will keep pouring it till just like about 2 or 3 times I will get very clear water, like every particle of my tomato is inside the sieve, and I'm just draining out the excess water. So I go ahead and fry my beef now. And that's just that. Then we'll be building flavor. I'll be adding some ginger and garlic paste to my pot of hot oil, and then I'll be adding my seasoning, the curry, thyme, bay leaves, seasoning, chicken seasoning as well. Stir everything together, and then I'll go ahead and add some curry leaves. Just a part of it, not everything. I'll add some curry leaves, stir everything. This will build a lot of flavor, guys. I'll also be adding my green peppers, the green bell pepper, and I'll also be adding some onions as well. I'll just add the onions, stir everything together and allow it to saute for a minute or 2, just to build enough flavor for this stew. I transferred it to a bigger pot. Then once it has sauteed, I'll be adding my pepper and tomato mix. See how dry it looks. I didn't even have to cook it till it's dry. I just boiled it and then drained out the water. I'll stir everything together and allow it to fry on medium heat, not high heat, so your stew will not burn. So I'll just stir everything together, then cover it slightly, not fully, so it can fry and not boil. So our stew has been frying for a while and it's well fried now. The oil is already floating to the top. I'll add my meat stock and the fried beef. Adjust my seasoning, add seasoning cube and salt. Notice I don't add any seasoning or salt till I added my meat stock, so I will not put too much salt. So I covered it and allowed it to simmer a bit. I'll stir everything together, and then our stew has come together. This simmering after adding your meat stock or water is very important, so as to bring all the flavors and everything together. So I'll go ahead to add the rest of the curry leaves and the other green bell pepper. Add everything together, stir it all together, and then allow it to simmer a bit, just for 1 minute. I don't want this fresh curry leaf and green bell pepper to cook. I just want it to be green and vibrant and be giving that fresh like flavor. So I'll just cover it for a minute and come back, stir everything together, and my stew is ready. I'll turn off the heat immediately. And that's that. This was our Sunday lunch. Here is in the Nigerian constitution to eat rice and stew on Sunday. So I will be having this very delicious stew with boiled rice here, just boiled rice. Then this is how I plate my food, just very simple, no much stress. I'll put some rice and then see how rich this stew is looking, rich and delicious. Have you subscribed to my channel? As you're enjoying this recipe now and learning, have you subscribed so you learn more? I always teach premium content on my channel. Just hit that red subscribe button there and join the family. Go ahead and enjoy my lunch. So that's just that. This is the food at the dining. I've already set the table. Everything is looking gang and very beautiful. Looking, oh god, this stew is so delicious. So we enjoyed that. I'll be having this with my favorite drink, Fanta. So that's that, very delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video and you give it a thumbs up. And so see you guys in my next video. Bye.